Yeah. And I had to shave.
Was that, a week late?
It was about a week late. I lost a bet, so I had to shave. After we kind of got in contact with Tony, I bet, we started talking after the video came out. The behind-the-scenes video came out, too, for the Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even discuss that.
That was
We
great.
didn't talk about the Tony Hawk video at all.
Not at all.
Shit.
But here's our
We can talk about
chance.
it now if you want.
Here's our chance. That's what I'm doing. I lost
yeah.
a bet. I slid into Tony's DMs after we got on. We have something in common. We're both skateboarders. We're both San Diegans. And I bet him I could do a 900 in his game or I'd eat my beard. But
Sir?
Are we live and recording again? Yeah. Okay, cool.
I lost that bet.
Yeah, Derek, I realized we didn't talk about the Tony Hawk stuff at all.
Do you want? I could put it in the podcast if you want. Okay.
I'd say we just assign this to Aftershow discussion, and it'll feed people over to that wonderful channel that is Mega64 Archives.
Yeah.
The Shadow Man cast a Shadow Demon. I have a...
Capper Demon.
Oh, my gosh. I have a James Wan-style Shadow Demon plaguing me right now.
Have you ever seen that movie he directed with the puppet?
What?
Yeah,
Puppet
wasn't
Master?
it Jimmy or something? What was his name?
Well, Annabelle is like the doll.
Is it called like Silence or something?
Yeah.
that
Brahms the
movie fucking
Boy?
sucks.
I've seen Brahms the Boy as well. That's a dog
I
shit
beat
movie.
James Wan at Star Wars Battlefront.
Really?
You played him?
Because we went to G4 Studios back before anyone knew he was, because I think Saw 1 was about to come out.
Yeah.
And we were there at G4, and they asked us to play. They had a LAN party during the Screensavers show or whatever that was, and they had us play, and it was Battlefront. And it was like, yeah, this guy made a movie called Saw, and we played against him, if that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It was James Wan, yeah.
And I just remember they said he was a big director, and I kicked his ass in that game.
The movie
Which I never beat anyone, so I was very happy about it. What?
The movie I was thinking of is called Dead Silence. It's
Yeah.
about a puppet, and it stars Donnie Wahlberg.
Oh,
Check
good.
that movie out. It fucking sucks.
Good.
Donnie. Good.
Sounds
good
like
go.
it would rule, but that it's a bummer to hear otherwise.
I think he's like throughout the movie he keeps he has like a face shaver. That's all I remember from that movie.
What?
He's shaving his face. It's a weird movie.
He wants a
Very
clean
strange
cut.
Yeah, I realized we didn't talk about the Tony Hawk video whatsoever on the main podcast. It's fun. I think we have a sweet spot when we release something. It's like that the week after we talk about it, and then once it's 2 weeks, it's old news.
Yeah, we didn't have a podcast last week.
Yeah.
Shit. That's why it's not relevant.
But I think
How's that video doing? Getting good views?
It's
It's been so long since we put out a video. I don't even know
Yeah.
what the proper protocol is.
Yeah.
Do we
And
talk
that video is
about
so
it?
weird.
Yeah, it is a weird video. We had
I missed videos like that.
I miss videos like this. Oh, we just uploaded one.
Well, I miss it.
I saw a lot of that. I put a video on my personal channel yesterday got posted on the Reddit like r/videos or whatever. I don't know how
doing, like,
they titled this.
Is that good?
Yeah, it got posted on there,
okay.
and there were comments that were like, "Oh, I miss Mega64." It was like, okay, we're here. Hi. But anyway, that video. I mean, I guess it's mostly self-explanatory. If you watch it, whatever.
Yeah.
We did that video, and then it kind of wasn't beyond the like 30 seconds that we got. It was kind of like not working past that. So it was like, well, we can put out a really short video, or we can add an extra layer to it, which is what we elected to do.
I like that you made the decision to, hey, this is like not work. Like as Derek put it, it's ooky out here still.
Yeah.
Like people are on edge. They don't want to be fucking pranked.
Yeah, we wanted to get more reactions, but it was just like, not feeling this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, and it was weird not being there for that day because that's the one time that we were doing stuff out in public, like in the way of other people, if you could put it that way.
There were a lot of people that reached out kind of like, oh, this is fun, but I kind of wish you had done Garrett's initial idea, but we did. Like that, the first 30 seconds of this video is that. Like that was everything. And then we just took it further.
Yeah, we weren't getting the reactions with Sean jumping from trampoline across the walkway. It was like not working.
Yeah,
so.
and really the only thing that I guess it's missing is the Spider-Man part would have been done better, I guess. We gave him,
but it worked
we gave
so
him
well.
sparklers.
That was my favorite day of filming with you guys ever.
Oh, really?
I want to just I don't know if anybody's even going to know this, but the hoops we went through to film this video.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody out there to think that we didn't try our hardest.
Yeah.
To get an out in public video, we actually had we went to where we film. We had a letter on a fishing pole. We would dangle it. We found an area where we could find unsuspecting people on the street to kind of be bottlenecked in this park, which meant that they would be stuck between two walls, and the only exit would be one point where we would be set up. So anybody who came into this area, we would catch all of them. We had a fishing pole for the letter. We had a trampoline. We had a crash pad. We had a full crew with us. So we really tried. And I think just having all of that set up from a mile away, there was just an energy of holy shit, something is going to happen at the end of this bottleneck area. Everybody kind of just walked into it getting real nervous.
Oh, they see stuff?
Already the scene was tense anywhere we went. Like already prior to us even being there.
Yeah, and so then the reactions, Sean would jump off the trampoline, go across the chokehold point, the point where everybody was going to meet, and then he would crash, and then these people wouldn't even know what happened.
They would stop.
Is this guy hurt?
Yeah.
Is this guy psycho? I don't want to get close to anybody right now. Everybody's wearing a mask because of coronavirus.
Yeah, which that in itself made it hard to get, just to kind of see reactions and whatever. Well, we knew that. I mean, we thought, whatever, we're doing this at a safe distance. We're doing all this stuff. It's going to be fun no matter what. But it just kind of went weird. And I think I think it was just like, hey, we could turn this into a fun prank. And I think that will be, we've done videos in the past where we pranked Garrett with the thing that ended up being on the version 3 DVD. Him pissing or whatever that was.
Whatever that was.
Sean with the buttons that went wrong. These little things that get under our skin.
But I thought it went into such a fun, playful way.
Yeah.
It's so funny that Sean was worried I'd be more upset.
Oh, yeah. Sean thought you were going to quit.
I know. It's good to know he looks out for me.
Yeah. Yeah, he does care. No one can fault him.
He does.
But anyway, yeah. So that was what we did. We just decided to go that route. There really isn't anything that wasn't. You didn't miss anything.
We gave it.
We did what we were going to do, and then went further. That's it.
And I think it's funnier. I mean, really, the 30 seconds of video you got ending with, okay, Spider-Man comes in, grabs a secret tape, and it's over. Mm-hmm. Doesn't really have a lot of punch at the end of the video. I prefer actually getting pranked and having it unfold in the way it did.
Well, you like being the star, so there you go.
True. I don't want to share the spotlight.
And legitimately, I was concerned going into the skit that we would be too old to do it. And maybe we were.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sean kept complaining, I don't know, guys, my back is really out this week. And I saw Sean's going to be taking bumps with a bad back.
Yeah.
I should say, I pitched it all as Sean has been learning to skate.
Yeah.
And Sean looks like Tony Hawk, and Sean will be doing all of these stunts.
Yeah.
I don't think Sean liked that I spoke for him when pitching this idea.
Oh, yeah.
That he would be doing all this stuff. Because, you're right, Derek. It came down to it, and it's like, dude, my back's fucked up. You should skate today. Okay.
And then you were doing a great job skating, but then immediately it's like, go flying off this ramp. Oh, he hurt himself. Well, yeah, no shit. He went flying off a ramp.
And I felt like a dumbass because we got a take of it, and it was like, I could go bigger. Come on. You sure we got it? Nah, I could do one more. Let me go bigger. And of course, that's the one where I couldn't see anything and I hurt my ankle.
Yeah. But anyway, what escalated, or what to me made it, was we did all that, and then it was like, I think we can get Tony Hawk in the video, like
that was such a cool surprise too.
And then and so that was the icing on the cake. Once we figured that out, we were like, okay, let's do it. Now we have a video we can put together. And so I really like it. I know there might be maybe a straight, if we had played it straight, just IRL Tony Hawk, maybe it would have more mass appeal. But I just think ultimately is a better video this way, and I think that's all I care about. So.
Yeah. Derek, you said you had a lot of fun, strapping your rollerblades on and chasing me around with a camera.
I think the best day we had was we went to the Well, it's like it's getting knocked down now, but it's the old Charger Stadium.
Oh, right.
And we just kind of skated around there. It's abandoned. We came to find out that the police do still patrol it.
Yeah, we did find that out. Yeah.
They came. They didn't kick us out. We just left. But we were there for a while, just kind of making a skate video. I was on my rollerblades. Garrett was skating.
B-roll stuff.
Going around this like 3-story structure.
That was a lot of fun. It was cool being out there. Like, I mean, it was just fun to get to go to work that day. And it was like, oh, we're going to film at the skate park today.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, it was fun to film. I mean, again, from my perspective, just filming it and all that stuff. Sometimes it can be more nerve-wracking being the cameraman, but there was nothing in this that was especially like, oh my god, if we miss this, we're fucked. You know, it was a lot more fun in the sun.
I was nervous because I didn't want to fuck up and break another camera. By missing a trick because there was at one point where you were setting up on the lip of an area and you were gonna stay there. I was like,
well, that was my one thing is as anyone know, I mean, you got to use a fisheye at some point.
Sure.
You're doing a skate video, you got to use a fisheye. But anyway, so at one point I had the fisheye right on the lip of the ramp as you grinded it or whatever, and it had to be really close. And everyone was like, I don't want to film this part. I don't want to film this part. You got to get real close to where he grinds the board. And it was like, just so you know, if the board slips from under him, it's gonna crack that lens. Anyway, all right, but it worked out good.
It did.
I had faith.
I had practiced,
but it was cool. It was fun.
I had a weird reaction when we were filming the stuff where I was holding up the letter.
Oh yeah, with the
yeah, some dude. I was wearing
pole?
a Ramones shirt, and this dude came the opposite way where he saw all of us, and he was like, Ramones. And I'm holding this K, up on the he was like, yeah, Ramones, sick. I was like, yep, cool.
What?
I'm still holding up this K.
He wouldn't go away.
Yeah, and then he was like, most of them are dead. I was like, yep. And he's like, oh.
He's gone, Johnny, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was still holding the K, and then he looked up at the K. He was like, okay. And then I just was like, yep. And then he eventually got the hint and walked away. It was very strange. I don't know.
He wanted to bond with you over the Ramones.
He wanted to bond with me, but we were about to film.
He was going to be like, yep, yeah, and what about Blitzkrieg Bob?
We have no time. That's what I give him, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The best is when we'll be out setting up a public skit or whatever. The best is there's always people who maybe on a tech level or whatever, they want to talk to Garrett.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you setting up there? That's cool. I had a thing just like this. We're setting up Death Stranding, and I like all that gear you're putting on them. That looks like scuba gear. I do scuba. I teach scuba actually at a school, and it's like, yeah, we're about to record. Can you? Yep. Can you? All right. Got it.
God,
yep.
people are so lonely.
People are lonely out there.
Sometimes I see a film crew, 5-man film crew on the street filming some shit, and I think to myself, oh, lucky you guys. You have a guerrilla filmmaking god walking by. I should walk up. Maybe they even know who I am. And I always fantasize I'll walk up, be like, what are you guys filming here? Oh, what kind of camera is that? Is that a reflector there? And then I just think of I'll be every dipshit who's ever invaded one of our shoots.
Yeah, you are that guy.
I have that compulsion to do that too, but I fight it because I've been on the other end so much of, bro, I have 12 pages to do in the next 3 hours. I can't even talk to you for 1 minute. Go away.
If you don't have coffee, leave.
I think I brought this up before on a stream a long time ago, but there was one time I was driving by a Target and a couple guys were filming an in public skit. Someone was dressed in workout clothes or something, but they were getting reactions. And I was stopped at the stop sign. Just whoa, I've never been here where someone else is trying to do this.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I saw the rig and I wanted to do the same thing, Derek. I had three. As soon as I looked at it, I was like, I've got 3 tips for them.
Yeah.
I'm going to get, and then I started to pull forward and I was going to say something and I went, no, yeah, I'm going to, why am I that guy? Don't be that guy. And when they ripped they whipped the camera around to me, I gave them exactly what they wanted. And I just went,
oh, you gave him a good reaction.
I gave him a great, I was so pissed when they went in front of my car. I was like, honk the horn. And then I drove on. I was like, I hope I gave them the footage. I hope I gave them the footage they wanted.
Hey, if anybody finds Rocco's reaction in any video, please send it to us.
If you see a dude working out in public, and you see me mad about that.
You know,
think
I
it
was
was
at the
Resident
beach
Pizza.
once, and I saw this really buff dude with like his pants were stuffed, so his dick looked really big.
Wow.
He was doing an out in public skit too, like running around, getting in people's faces and stuff.
What?
And
That's me,
I
dude.
saw him running all around, and I was like, "So that's what it's like to be on this end."
I'm sure you had a lot of self-reflecting after that.
Yeah, it's really not funny when you're not involved at all.
I was there. I was like, man, this isn't funny, and my dick is small. Which, go hand in hand, really.
Oh, I think
For me,
this was years ago. I want to say he was going around just saying like, "I'm big penis man."
Man, that's pretty. That's better than
that's
some
a
of
good
our
character.
comments,
Hey,
I'll
it
be
might have
honest.
gone viral. It might be viral.
More developed than
you
the
know-
Tenant script.
I'm gonna
Honestly, legitimately more character work.
I'm gonna spring off that, and maybe I'll do Small Penis Man.
Oh,
You gotta do what you know.
Yeah,
Coffee
Better
man.
name for the character.
you got to overcompensate in other ways.
Yeah.
Drive a big truck.
I think that's the real name of the main character in Tenet. Actually, so it ties back into what you're
Oh.
saying. Small Penis Man.
If only
But
you
it's
could-
Tenet, so everything's kind of flip flopped around.
It's
so
big.
maybe
It's
maybe it's big.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes means no. Up is down. I don't know.
Yeah, but Christmas on the 25th. There's some crazy things going
Cats
on.
and dogs living together.
I had a joke about Johnny having to take a shit during Tenet, but it's a spoiler of the movie.
Oh,
Ah,
next week.
I wish I could say it, because people who've seen it would get it. They think it's funny.
They'd love it.
It's not a big spoiler.
I don't know if I should say this for quarantine, but my mom has been wilding out.
Oh yeah, say it now.
All right. She's going to fucking restaurants.
Oh, I've got this coming up in my life
And-
soon too.
Oh yeah.
My
Yeah, my girlfriend's telling me all about how she wants to start going to restaurants on Wednesdays.
Why Wednesdays? Is that the least?
That's when she meets her friend while I do the PPS. She used to meet a friend of hers and have dinner every Wednesday night while I'm on the air.
Go to a house.
Yeah.
What?
Why don't they just go to a house?
I don't want a person in my house who I'm not quarantining with. But now, yeah, I mean, what your mom is also on the restaurant train?
I don't know what the fuck she thinks is gonna happen, but she's just like on Facebook and posting photos, like finally at a
In the
restaurant.
restaurant.
Finally at a restaurant. It was my sister's birthday the other day, and she was like, big birthday party. Goats
Yeah.
showed up. My mom hired a man that brought like baby goats, and there was just pictures on Facebook of just like no mask, just fucking like hillbilly dude in like fucking overalls, no mask. Like, here, kids, hold these goats. It's like, what happened here?
So, I mean, I feel like legitimately it's, people want to get back to normal, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think we can get back to normal. But I do think, you're going to have to start making some compromises. If it's a matter of your girlfriend going out to a restaurant or having her friend come over to your house, I would have the friend come over. I would say, hey, if your friend has been isolating all this time and they haven't been going out in public, instead of going out in public now, come have a fucking picnic in the backyard.
So they've done the thing where they go get takeout food, one of them does, and then they both meet at a park and they eat outside at a park bench.
That's not good enough, huh?
But now they're stepping it up to outdoor restaurants. And I just feel like I walk by a lot of these outdoor restaurants and I'm literally walking through tables that they've set up on the sidewalk where one's on your left and another table's on your right, and there's people just out eating, and I'm walking the dog through like 5 feet, 3 feet away from them as I walk through.
Infections.
She wants to do that.
Infections here in San Diego are on the rise.
That's what I hear.
There's almost 600 infections just a couple blocks away at the major college here. They have a whole COVID dorm set up.
Yeah.
I heard today.
Johnny and I drove by last week. It's like classes out because everyone's outside like hanging. Like a lot of people walking around in the streets over in that college area.
Yeah.
I feel like what you're describing is a cosmic game of chicken. Like I'm going to go keep pushing my boundaries until I get COVID. Then I'll stop.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to go to a restaurant. If the restaurant has an outbreak of COVID, I won't go. But, short of that, sign me up.
Because I'm still where like I finally started going into convenience. Like I was just going to grocery stores.
Yeah.
I went to my first like convenience store at the gas station the other day where it's like this feels kind of like a grocery store. I guess it's kind of the same thing. Went into a 7-Eleven of all places, Rocco.
Oh, there you go.
But I don't know if I'm ready for outdoor restaurant seating.
I would
certainly not ready for indoor restaurant.
I would not, and I recommend to anybody watching, don't even bother going to an outdoor restaurant. All the studies say
flies.
You're way more likely to get COVID, specifically if you go to a bar or a restaurant where everybody's taking their. I don't even need to say it. I don't even need to fucking say it at this point.
Honestly,
you know what's up.
I'm sure there's a theoretical way to make that fine. Maybe there are places that do it. I don't know. But I will say, of all the ones I see around, it's like 80 people in an outdoor fenced pen.
Yeah.
With no mask on. It's
a
like
corral.
Yeah, you're all like 4 inches from each other.
So I was looking at the data here in San Diego, the wave chart data of outbreaks, and it was like, first wave, and then this summer. We're like right here where it's at the low point turning back. It's literally the graph is doing this. It's at the low point turning back up.
Gotcha.
And, all the scientists are saying, hey, we're going into fall, cold season, flu season. You're going to have a lot of people coughing and sneezing in general. You're not going to be able to tell whether it's COVID or not. But in addition to that, the COVID is going to be
that's
more
like the
easily transmissible.
Sneezing in public is like the new shitting your pants in public. That's what I heard.
You do in the middle of a room and everyone runs.
What I'm saying is third wave, baby. We're right at the beginning of it.
And I even debated, like, man, maybe is inside the movie theater, if socially distanced, safe? Because at least you keep your mask on the whole time. Maybe that's safer than at a restaurant environment where the mask's off of everyone eating around you. Mm-hmm. I still think I'm not doing either, but...
It's hard because you're in like one spot for 3 hours.
It's all about that bad air.
People keep bringing that up to me, like, oh, you went to the store. Why can't you go to a movie?
Yeah, but I was in and out.
Because I'm not sitting in the middle of the store for 3.5 hours not moving. It's like to me, it's very different. I go to the store, I get my thing, and then I'm in motion and I'm out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And I'm masked up the whole time.
Yeah.
It does have to do with ventilation, the condensation of that infected breath in that area. I mean, don't risk it. I
can't tell my girl what she can and can't do.
But this is what I'm saying.
Since when?
I can't lay the law down that hard.
It's martial law. It's pandemic,
bro. She's gonna go.
Life and death.
She's gonna be eating. She's gonna be dining on the curbside with her friend on come Wednesday while I'm streaming here, and I'm going home to I don't know what.
Well, then you're gonna have to self-quarantine.
Oh my God! I'm gonna start living here in the
you're
PPS
breaking
office.
proto. You can't be bringing that back here.
Well, let me just
True.
say,
I mean, I'm opening up you fellas to more.
Keep feathering it.
I saw this strategy in the chat. I looked at, I was glancing at the chat here.
What? It's 2020. The future's female.
Yeah,
I can't
I got
make
the app
these.
open here.
Wait, you're chat writing?
Yeah.
We agreed no more chat
I thought
writing.
we turned the chat off.
No, we did. Yeah, but I wanted to take a look just to see
Brian,
how things were going.
he's
I was
got
checking.
exclusive-
I didn't know if we were live at one point, so I just loaded it up. And
this
somebody
is
said
next
this,
level.
and it's very poignant. It's very.
This
poignant.
is why we don't look at I don't care what anybody
This is
said.
next level. You were breaking. Okay.
It's all it's doing is agreeing with something I already felt.
Well, we don't need to hear that.
Well,
All right, what is it?
no friends, no significant others, guys. This is the way to go. I'm telling you.
It is safe.
I've discovered this a long time ago, man. If you want to stay safe,
Throw your AT
that's the
field
way,
up.
man. You got to start realizing these things are gross. Ugh. Anyway, that's all.
So I was watching this interview with Fauci, and he was saying he doesn't expect to personally go back to movie theaters until fall 2021. He said that's assuming we have a vaccine in early January, which he doesn't think we're going to have. Wow. So earliest fall 2021, probably later. And I also saw a report that said Delta Airlines has a 5-year strategy. They plan to return to normal operation in 2024.
Oh, cool.
So this whole conversation of going back to normal, I don't think there is going back to normal. I think this is like 9/11. There was a pre-coronavirus world and a post-coronavirus world. And we're just going to have to learn to deal with the situation that we find ourselves in. There is no going back. Yeah. We just have to keep going forward.
The stuff I read about theme parks, because I'm always reading about that crap, especially right now. And the thing I read with that is like Disney with their parks, they're like writing off 2021. Like we might stabilize by 2022, but like we're not even. This is a write off through that. And I was like, well, okay.
Yeah, I feel like the healthiest, best thing you can do is get your mindset on track for this is going to be a long-term thing.
This
on
is the
some
new way.
level. I'm going to have to cope with this for years to come. I'm going to have to figure out how to stay happy, stay entertained, enjoy my life, and wear a mask everywhere I go.
And if it involved big gatherings, you got to prepare for the fact that you're not getting concerts, you're not getting.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to learn to not miss that stuff too much. It'll come back eventually, but
yeah,
it's like being after you've been dumped by your first girlfriend. All you want to do is get another girlfriend so you could be in love again, and it's like, nope, that's not gonna happen until you don't want a girlfriend anymore.
Shit,
that's how it works in life.
Love comes.
Coronavirus
quickly.
isn't gonna go away till you're totally over it.
One thing I will say I could do without is every time I post a video on, it's been mostly on my personal channel. I've been trying to post fun stuff there. We went to the drive-in and I recorded a clip there just because I was so amazed by the way the drive-in was and all that. Posted a little clip. Anytime there's anyone in masks in our videos, it's like, you don't need to, you guys are, doesn't really make sense because you guys are, you film with each other. It doesn't really make sense that you wear those. And, I think at this point, I've been a fan since 2004 and I just don't really, it doesn't make sense for you to cover your face at this point because there's always like some essay about like, we shouldn't wear them around each other.
Somebody's just crying. They're just so upset.
But it's like, I don't know. We just want to, it's not a big deal.
These guys are perpetuating masks.
But the weirdest comment we got, I don't know. I can't understand this that we got on the Tony Hawk video, and I'm still trying. Maybe people at home can help.
They don't like the mask I made.
There was one comment that was, I think it was something like, "Why are you wearing masks when there's literally no one around?"
We're around.
There were people around.
We were there.
What do you mean? I don't understand it. When there's nobody around, there were people around.
Yeah.
We're all.
It's not a selfie video.
Well,
There's not one person filming.
Not only that, we were in like the most popular public park in San Diego.
We were in public spaces the entire video.
Yeah.
I mean, the editing room, I guess, is not a public space, but we're still in an enclosed thing. We're just polite. I don't know. Like some of us were trying to be polite.
Yeah,
I guess,
we had people walking past us left and right the whole day.
I just couldn't understand when there's no one else around. I'm like, what? Was it the apocalypse where you live, where is everyone's wiped out, or I couldn't grasp that. I couldn't get. There's never a point in the video where someone's alone.
Half the time I come out of a store, I just forget I'm even wearing the mask.
Yeah,
I get in my car, I drive home, I walk into my house, my mask is still on. I'm not counting the seconds to where I could pry this thing free and. Finally. It's really not that inhibitive,
I will say after a while, I do feel like I have like a, how do I word it? I am extremely happy to take it off when I get back to the car and things like that. It's like I have to catch up after a while. Like if I have it on for like an hour, it's like I almost have, it's like I've got some residual like air I need to catch up on for me personally. So I don't want to say there's no effect for me. But that doesn't, it's not so much that I can't do it. Like,
well, shit, wearing it for an hour. I'm not wearing this mask for an hour.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm out somewhere and I do that, I just feel like after that long, it's like I got some catching up to do, but it's not like hurting me.
I feel like I put a mask on in like 15-minute bursts. 20-minute bursts at most.
And I'm with you. I'll be driving home from the store and realize, oh, I'm still wearing it. Yeah. Oh, I can take this off now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my point is it's just not like something that's always on my mind. God, I have to rip this thing off as soon as I can.
No, it doesn't for me either.
And when we're all here working together, we maintain a 6 feet social distance most of the time. But, hey, we're setting up a shot where someone has to hold this right next to the actor. Yeah. You're within the 6 feet, so you put a mask on out of courtesy, and that's kind of how we operate. And that's how I think we keep ourselves safe here at this studio. I mean,
but again, it's just like, I don't know, I'm just being polite.
Exactly.
And let's be real. We're doing our fucking best in a worldwide viral pandemic.
We don't need any
some
criticism.
People will fail. Some people will have bad protocol. Some people will be overprotected. Some people will be underprotected. We're all fucking trying to survive.
Yeah.
We're trying to get through it. We're trying for you to get through it with us. I don't want to see people die from a respiratory disease. We're doing our fucking best.
Yeah.
The idea that people sit around and complain, why are you trying? Why are you even making an effort? Why are we making an effort?
asthma,
Yeah, I don't
motherfucker.
fucking know why we're making an effort. Why make an effort in anything?
Yeah.
Why try at anything in life?
Yeah. I will say, I was thinking about this the other day. I almost kind of tweeted about it, but I don't know why I didn't. But I will say, and again, I've been very lucky. Just speaking for myself. I mean, I guess I'll speak for all of us. We've been very lucky. We've done great this year. It's been great doing stuff. We're still continuing to work on stuff. It's not the same. I mean, I think there's definitely more stuff would have come out and this and that had the world been normal.
All the delays and everything we've dealt with.
Yeah, but we're still very lucky. We're doing our thing, and people are watching right now. I'm very grateful for that. But I will say there is one chunk of truly psychotic feedback that we've gotten throughout the year, which is and I don't think it really applies. I'm not even saying this to be nice. I really genuinely don't think it applies to most of the people watching right now. I think the people we have watching right now are like you know what I mean? Like in the know, like, okay, I'm watching Mega64, I'm watching them just have a conversation. I get it. I'm with it. But we have like when we post something like on our main channel or whatever, we get kind of a general fan base too. Like maybe they don't follow everything we do on a personal level. They just watch a skit.
Maybe they got sent here from Reddit
or something. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. And that feedback is a lot of it is truly crazy when it's like, why aren't they doing more of this kind of video? This sucks. And it's like, bro, it's July and a pandemic canceled every event. I just can't, they toured and they only went to the East Coast. They're not going to go anywhere else. Do you not know what's happening? Do you not know?
Venues are closed.
Yeah. Seriously, a lot of the venues we did, it might have been their last show.
Oh, yeah.
But truly, I really did get a lot of feedback from people this year that was, I'm truly disappointed you're not doing this kind of video. You're not doing that kind of video more.
Like what video?
Out in public stuff. Like
what we tried to do with Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I can't believe, I really, wow. I mean, you guys your Death Stranding video was so good. This whole summer you haven't done one. Yeah, man. Like we can't. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know, people who, I think it's just in general, people whose expectations of media did not change with the world change. You know what I mean? And it's not just us. I see that with other stuff too. Like, I can't believe, what's the deal with this? Why hasn't this come out? And it's like, I don't know. I don't think any of that is normal right now. So I don't know. That's one thing I see a lot. People are stuck at home. We're all, or things are canceled or this or that. But people's expectation of what's on the screen hasn't changed. That's what's kind of like, oh man,
I feel like there's going to be a big content drought that people aren't ready for too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of all of the shutdowns in production, you're not getting.
But luckily, there's so much content out there.
Yeah.
People
Even
have
stuff
been
that
for
was
years.
shelved now is stuff that has been shelved for like 4 years is getting pushed out because it's like, well, we don't have anything else.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Dust this old turd off.
I said this before. Actually, I don't know if we got to talk about it. Won't go into it a bunch, but they announced that Godfather new cut of the Godfather 3.
Yeah.
We're getting a new cut. I hear it's going to kick ass now. It's going to be better than 1 and 2.
Radical.
Anyway, that is coming out. We already heard about the Snyder cut. I said this on an earlier podcast. Get ready for the year of cuts.
Yes.
Because it's the perfect time. So many things, like all these things that were filmed before, they're starting to come out now. But you're going to have a big patch of time where nothing was filmed. You're going to see all these little cuts. Oh, we did the new cut of this. Mark my word, you're going to get a new cut of Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
The Lucas cut of Rise of Skywalker.
Do you imagine?
I'm actually more hopeful. I think it could be that, or you'll get smaller production movies.
Sure.
Like imagine a Star Wars film where they're like, hey, we could only have 10 people on set.
It's 3 people in a room.
Yeah. We just went to the desert, did some Tatooine shit with like 12 people.
I'm so down with that.
It's real, just like real character driven story. Don't have a lot of special effects. Maybe we'll just get smaller movies.
Yeah. I'm totally down with that. And I'm not saying that can't happen, but I do think, in addition, I think you will. There's always people want a different cut of this, a cut of that. I do think that will happen, maybe in addition to that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or instead, I don't know which, but I do think you'll see a lot of it.
Plus, I know Hollywood has secret medicine that us normies don't have access to.
Yeah,
that's true.
I do know that.
They have something in Hollywood where if you get the flu, it'll take it away for
That
like
Z-Pack,
a week.
That
B12
that's exactly shot.
what I was gonna say. I remember Matt Stone and Trey Parker talked about that. They were working on South Park, and they were not going to meet the deadline of that season or premiere or whatever it was. They were like, dude, we never have to postpone an episode, but we're going to. We're so sick. Like it was a flu or whatever it was. And then, they said, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about this or if it's a secret thing or what, but Viacom sent in some doctor and was like, I'm going to inject you with this and everything's going to go away. In a week, it's going to come back with a vengeance, but you will be fine tonight. Okay. Yeah. And they did it. And that's exactly what happened. And it's like, well, what the fuck is that? What?
Telling you. So they got that for COVID, I'm sure. So they're going to be making movies. I'm not worried.
Matt Stone and Trey Parker already have the cure for COVID, probably. So look forward to new South Park soon, guys.
Exactly. I have to call it because I gotta make some videos after this.
Are you in Hell Month too? Is that what's?
I'm not in Hell Month. I'm in Heaven Month.
Oh, yeah, he loves making
videos. It's Heaven Month.
I love my life.
Hey, you know
my
what?
birthday's in 2 weeks. Okay. Sean's
Heaven Month, all right.
Sean thinks he is out of birthday parties at the end of the month. He's planning mine too.
Oh,
and I got a lot of friends that I want to schedule for my birthday table. So I'm in Heaven Month, baby.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Rocco, you look like a literal devil. You look like a literal sex demon right now.
You are like a sex devil.
You are like
on fire.
I'm a sex angel and he's a sex devil. So
love me.
Both of you guys are very
put us up
positive.
side by side. Take your pick.
I could be your angel or your devil.
I could be your angel or your devil.
Which one do you want?
Which one says someone? Okay, there it is.
Which one are you
Which way
going
you want
for?
it?
Oh, thank heaven. Love me.
I'm behind him. Shit. All right. Good night.